Dallas, Texas rapper ZeeTheWizard is dead. And unfortunately, this is a story that we have all seen before. A rapper hanging out at a nightclub, probably somewhere he shouldn't be, mistakes being made, and this is the end result.
Tonight, we are learning more about a violent start to the new year at a Dallas nightclub. 4 people were shot at the Pink House near Empire Central and Stemmons Freeway. It happened around 3:45 this morning. Scoop Jefferson is live in our Dallas newsroom tonight after speaking with the family of one of the victims. Scoop?
Yeah, Izzy, although we're still waiting for police to identify the shooting victims from this early morning's shooting at the Dallas After Hours Club, family has identified one of them as Z Cannon, better known in the hip-hop world as ZeeTheWizard. Dallas police responded to that shooting call, as you mentioned, around 3:45 a.m. New Year's Day at the Pink House, Dallas. Officers found 4 people injured by gunfire, one of them critical. Now, family says the critical victim is ZeeTheWizard. Sources tell me he was shot multiple times. ZeeTheWizard is surrounded by family at a North Texas hospital tonight. I just spoke with Dallas attorney and music executive Torrance Burnett, who doesn't know ZeeTheWizard personally, but is familiar with his music, influence, and the impact on hip-hop among DFW artists.
Incredibly talented, had a way with words and was able to impact people. And I think that when we take art, when people who can make that art happen, we gotta take it at face value and just enjoy it. I just wish our young Black men especially would think that you don't have to be whatever it is that this microcosm says you have to be if you do hip hop.
The shooting comes just weeks after Dallas police released 2025 violent crime stats. Compared to 2024, overall violent crime dropped in 2025 by nearly 12.5%. Aggravated assaults dropped by 12.62%, and homicides down by almost 23%. Dallas police has not announced any arrest in the case and continues to investigate, asking anyone with information on the shooting to come forward.
Now, I'm not here to judge ZeeTheWizard, God rest his soul, but what I am here to do is to tell people how to move, the mistakes that were made by him that you guys don't need to make, and we just gotta know overall when it's time to peacefully bow out of certain lifestyles. Now, ZeeTheWizard in this shooting came across my desk, and the first video that I saw was Grammy-nominated rapper Big X the Plug walking out of this nightclub telling people, yo, Z got popped in the head. I saw him on the ground.
Boy, look at Big X the Plug on my metal glasses. Man, they tripping, bro.
In the head, come on. What the?
Bro.
He take in the head, come on. What the?
And it was definitely confirmed when people looked at his story, and his last moments of his life that he posted was him inside of that very strip club on their opening night.
Happy New Year, man.
That's so sad, man. This man probably has so many dreams and aspirations as an up-and-coming rapper in Dallas, Texas, starting to get notoriety. He wanted to do things, big things in 2026, and he only got to see 3 hours and 45 minutes of his life into 2026. And look, man, I don't know what he's done in the streets, but when I checked out some of his music videos, he is the typical flashy rapper, the jewelry, the street persona, the big blocks of money. So he was definitely a target in that strip club, and I'm not sure what happened. Maybe that bullet wasn't meant for him, but you know how it goes. It seems like this is the type of action that gets attracted when you're this type of rapper. And with that being said, let me just tell y'all, as a man who grew up in Atlanta, nightclub central, I'm gonna tell you the mistakes that were made in this situation, not just by ZeeTheWizard, by the other people that were shot, by Big X the Plug, by anybody who attended that nightclub at that particular time. There were grave mistakes that were made. You see, a strip club is the last place that you should be on New Year's, especially if you're a big artist like Big X the Plug. Now, ZeeTheWizard, he's on the come up. I can see why he went to the strip club, but it's the choice of the strip club particularly that was fucked up. Why in the blue hell would you attend a strip club whose opening night is on New Year's Eve? You see, I'm not attending nothing where it's their opening day on the biggest night of the year. You see, I don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. It ain't been enough routine for me to be frequenting on a night like that. You see, security ain't securing shit like you thought they would. Security don't know all the points of security that needs to be going on. You done had every bartender and stripper in the building promote this on their Instagram. All the sections have been oversold. They at capacity. Y'all didn't even know what the capacity really is. It's opening night. Every op in the city in that motherfucker. Yeah, Z, he might have had some niggas that he beefing with over there in Oak Cliff, over there in that section. Niggas in North Dallas that he beefing with over there in that section. He might have been sitting in a death trap. On top of that, it's 3:45 in the morning. Ain't nothing good happening at that time of night. Big X the Plug, Z, y'all were supposed to know when it's time to go home, brother. It's no reason that anybody should be out that late. Even when I was their age a few years ago, I was not hanging out that late at night. Because I know that the more and the later I hang out, the chances are some bullshit is gonna happen. On top of that, the music loud as hell, gunshots letting off. They may have shot other people before he got shot, but you can't hear it over the loud ass speaker system. Man, I wish that Z could have made it to the age that I'm at. I'm 35. I've officially bowed out gracefully of the nightclubs, of the strip clubs here in Atlanta, man. I don't want no more parts of them. You see, I've realized that the club is meant to set you up. Yeah, they want to take your money. They want you to have a great experience. But what we don't realize is that the club is just one big old lineup for niggas who either don't like you, for niggas who want to rob you, for women who want to line you up. It's just a big look, guys. Look at me. Look at me. I mean, why do we need a sign that says we on bottle number 5? Niggas start to count. Okay, $250, $250. Look, them niggas already to spend over a rack just on liquor in that motherfucker, boy. Hell, it's New Year's too. The section probably costs a good $600-700. And you know he a rapper, they probably just gave it to him for free, but you know he having that money, young. He about to start throwing money in that motherfucking strip club. You know what the hell going on, man. On top of that, if niggas didn't see that you had them bottles, the club gonna let everybody know you getting them bottles. Cause not only are they gonna have a sign, they gonna have 8 women with fireworks in the club, with sparklers in the club saying, hey, look at this nigga here, y'all. He's spinning bread. On top of that, niggas got all the eye candy. And don't let them not already had a hole with them and they just pulling holes from the club. You done came with Maisha, the baddest bitch that went to high school with you. You thought you had that. But Big X fat ass in the club. ZeeTheWizard in the club. Man, he just got on. Nigga done snatched your bitch up, took her to the section, nigga. You know there's niggas that'll beef about a woman before they even beef about their family. Yeah, these niggas will shoot a nigga over a woman before they shoot a nigga that violated their kid. I'm not lying. You know, that's why I'm done with the club, man. I aged out of it, y'all. Man, I used to be at this club around the corner from the house. I used to be there every Friday. Sometimes I even go back to that motherfucker on Saturday. Listen, I loved it. And then one day I just realized I'm too old for this place, man. When I started seeing the girls standing drunk as hell on the couches, throwing ass, falling off the couch, getting back up, scrape knees, getting back on the couch, shaking ass some more. I said, oh, these hoes too drunk. This ain't the type of scenery that I like to see. It's the middle of the summer, and they letting in niggas in the club with Pooh Shiesty mask and bubble coats with a wife beater on under it, or no shirt on under it. Do these look like the type of niggas that I'm trying to accompany while I'm in the club? I gotta look over my shoulder to see what these dingy, musty niggas is doing, because y'all didn't have the responsibility to tell these niggas to take off their shiesty mask and actually put on some decent clothes. I used to be in that motherfucker so much, man, that I was basically a regular there. And I would go talk to security, shake their hand, what's going on, bro? We sitting there, we talking. He'd be like, going on in, bro. Nigga ain't checked me, nothing. Now that got me scared, because if I'm a regular, there's other regulars. Which means the niggas might know that, hey, this nigga gonna let me in because we cool. I done established a relationship and a rapport with the security to the point where they don't even pat me down. So guess what? I'm bringing that tool. Hell, I'm not even a big strip club connoisseur. But in Atlanta, I loved when I would go to a strip club, I loved going to pinups. Why? Because I felt like I was secure in pinups, man. They had people, the parking attendants at every checkpoint watching your cars. You get patted down before you go in that motherfucker. Then you go in that motherfucker, you gotta walk through a metal detector. Not only that, you gotta get wanded down by the security. You pay your fee and you might get patted down again. And I thought that was secure enough until last year I looked on the news and I found out that 4 or 5 people done got shot in pinups. And I'm like, how the fuck does a nigga get in there with a gun? And it's letting me know that people don't give a damn. If security fuck with you or they intentionally do not care, they gonna let niggas in, bro. I don't know if it's niggas coming through the back door. I don't know what's going on, but it ain't secure enough for me in these type of environments. Yeah, man, I had to leave them clubs alone, bro. If I go out, I need to go to a real lounge. Not these lounges that's really clubs. No, I need to go a lounge where people actually lounge, where they relax, where they might smoke cigars, where they just chilling, man. The music is a little lower. It's not busting your eardrums out. Yeah, man, I need my lounges to be like 30 to 35 and up. I need to see women with stretch marks, and I need to see men with male pattern baldness coming in. I need to hear some King George. I need to see some people line dancing on the side. I need to be able to walk outside and smell some smoked barbecue ribs on the grill. So I'm saying all that to say, people, we gotta understand on the holidays, especially a day like New Year's Eve going into New Year's, in the black community, unfortunately, is not the safest place to be. And I hate to say that, but until we can get that right, that's gonna be what it's gonna be. And that's why somebody like Big X the Plug and ZeeTheWizard don't need to be in those type of environments amongst people who have nothing to lose and you're looking like everything to gain from them. Rest in peace, ZeeTheWizard. Y'all go run up his numbers, man. Go listen to his music if you weren't aware of his music. I never believed in that J. Cole line that you shouldn't report or talk about an artist if we never reported the positive anything on him before. Hey, maybe we just didn't know him. And now that we hear about him, we want to go educate ourselves on him. We want to go support this brother and support the dream and help his family out. So y'all go run up the music. And rest in peace and my condolences to the family of ZeeTheWizard. And may the other people who got shot heal up soon, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom. Just LaFlare.
It's him.